Guys, as you can...
Yeah, what's up, lot?
Right, guys, we're live. We're doing Discord calling. Only have a few people here for now, but a few people will come. Lads, as you know, like first, like whoever comes now, like gets pulled in now. So is it okay if I just pull Jamie in? Is that okay? Back.
He's so cringy, old man.
Yo, how are you, Mason? A few people already in. We got Keshav, we got Mason, we got Musa, and we got Mason. So Mason will be a minute. Jamie, I'm just gonna get you on now. Zidane, someone will be there to give you company in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm really cringy when I'm on.
Nah, you're not. Guess who's back? Jamie. Yeah. Right. How are you?
I'm alright.
Yeah, we definitely weren't talking 10 minutes before the show. No, I definitely only seen you now. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Musa, if you want to join the Discord, you should come along to Discord if you want. But look, anything specific like talk about maybe bringing up the situation? Yeah, Corona time, anything like that?
Yeah, you can go first. I don't really know what to speak about right now.
Alright, that's grand. I have a few things I want to speak about. Probably, maybe if I got on with Mark, I'd probably say that to him as well. But what I'm thinking of is a few problems with the Grealish signing. I love Grealish. I've said it a few times. I've firmed in medicine.
I love him as well.
Yeah, I don't like playing two CDMs. Right, if we play two holding CDMs who are going to be defensive, like we play. I don't think, what are you going to do? You're going to move Bruno to CDM and put Grealish camp. You can say Grealish can play a winger, but I don't think you get the best out of Grealish when he's a left winger, if you get me. And I don't think he wants to play second fiddle to Bruno Fernandes. Like, I think he wants to be starting games consistently, and that's kind of why he wants to come to United, because he thinks he'll get that. Like, when he comes to United. But if we get Grealish, I think personally Grealish will... it's either Bruno or Grealish will have dropped CDM. That's not their greatest position. Grealish gets back anyways and gets the ball for Aston Villa. It's very can be box to box. It just, I wouldn't like to see him as a CDM. That's why we need to move to a 4-3-3, even though we already are 4-3-3. A 4-3-3 with a CDM, like a holding CDM, like maybe a Ndidi or a Partey. I think personally Matic is not a bad CDM this season. Ndidi's not a bad midfielder. I mean, not Ndidi, sorry. What's called? Who's I gonna say? 1 sec, someone just best. Yeah, Matic is not a bad CDM this season, but when he's by himself, he'd done it before. But I just think I would like someone more mobile, if you get me. Someone who can maybe.
Yeah.
Like someone like Partey. The thing about Partey is he doesn't have to play CDM. Like he can move to centre mid if we want, cause he can shoot. He can score goals when he needs to. He could pass the ball. He could dribble. He's not slow at all. He's good. He's strong as well, and he's very good defensively. So he's that all-round CDM I would like. Indeed, he wouldn't be worst. Agree, Matic can't be our CDM exactly. Exactly for next. Go on, sorry.
The thing is with Ndidi, he's a bit too he can't really play in any other position.
Yeah.
He can play CDM.
Yeah. That's my point. I'm not saying Ndidi's a bad CDM. I would not mind him as well. It just I would kind of want that CDM that could drop to a centre mid. Like the reason I'd want him, right? So let's just say if we play 4-3-3 with Grealish and Bruno on our team, yeah. Pogba. Let's just say Pogba is gone. You move, if we need to, if we're losing, we go to 4-3-3 attack with a Cam and 2 centre mids, and then Partey could move to centre mid, if you get me. But like, I don't think Ndidi likes to move to centre mid because he doesn't really score goals. That's not his type of game. Like, not really. Like, I've watched Partey against Liverpool and in the El Clasico twice this season. He's been very good. Like, so he's an all-round midfielder that we kind of need. What was your opinion on it?
Yeah, I think we should get Thomas Partey. He's really cheap as well, 43 million, right?
That's a bargain, and especially you're going to be paying 80 million for Ndidi.
Innit? I think Ndidi's probably better than him, but for the price, if you can get him for half the price than Ndidi,
really,
I'll get him. Yes.
Really, I think personally, Partey, if he was in the Premier League, I think he'd prove he's better than Didi. In my opinion, that's my opinion. I just think personally, once he I think when if he eventually comes to the Premier League, right, he could flop. I get that, but doesn't everyone have a chance of flopping, no matter where you go? I think
from a different country.
Exactly.
Like a different playing in a different country.
Exactly. So that's why I would. Sorry, go on.
Nothing.
Oh, you sure? Oh yeah, that's grand. You're playing FIFA as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, he has 50 million release clause. I thought no, it's less than 50 million. Sure. It's less than 50 million. It is, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's 43
it is.
million.
Yeah, 43. I remember that number. Yeah, if it rings a bell, it normally is. Even if it is 50 million, like that, I would not mind that as well. Like the thing about Ndidi is they're going to be. Let's just say he's worth normally 80 million. He's going to be worth a bumped price because we got Maguire. So 100 million for Ndidi.
About that, for, like everyone's saying that, like. Just because we got Maguire for 8 million.
No, but the thing is, it doesn't mean that. But Leicester do that with a few clubs. That if you bargain them to the bare bones, because Maguire's going to leave anyway. If they're bargained them to their price, like to Man United's price, now Leicester want to get their price. Like Leicester are that type of club.
Maybe they'll get because we bought Maguire for such a high price. They might like, I don't know. Kind of like give it to us. Get that one now, if you want.
Alright. Thanks for coming anyways, and I'll get Zidane on.
Yeah, sorry if I was a bit like not really speaking that much, but next time I'll speak a bit more.
Alright, thanks.
Just because I was playing FIFA.
Yeah. Alright, thanks. Alright guys, we're gonna get the next lad on. How are you, man? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good.
You're cutting out a bit, and can you turn up your mic, if you can?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's grand now. So, you good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Yeah. Anything specific, like, talk about? Any topic you want to bring up?
Anything. I don't mind.
I was just asking about. I was talking to the last person about it, and Didi party situation. Like, I'm not gonna say who would I prefer, just so like it might swerve it. Who would you prefer? And give me your reason why. And Didi or Party? Sorry, Party. It's not Party.
Any. I don't mind. I like both.
You don't mind.
Tenacious.
But if you had to choose one of them, like, who would you choose? If they're both same, that's fine. But like, if you had to choose one of them.
Partey for me.
Partey, yeah. See, the reason I'd agree with Partey is because I think Partey is more kind of not that he's more mobile, but Partey's more all round. Like, indeed, going for not that he's going for it, but right. Like, this is how I put it. If you want to play 4-3-3, like with 2 CDMs. I don't want to play that, but preferably, let's just say we want to play 1 CDM. Indeed, he could be that role, holding. But if we're losing and we need to maybe play 2 centre mids and a cam, indeed he can move to a centre mid. I mean, not Ndidi, sorry, Partey can move to a centre mid. I don't think Ndidi is really a centre mid. I think he's just a CDM, because Partey can score goals when need to. Partey has brilliant passing as well. Partey could dribble. Partey is good defensive. He can put in a tackle, and he's strong as well, and he's not the slowest of all players. Indeed, he can defend, and he's strong, not really strong, but like you get me. And he's not the slowest, but like he wouldn't score. He's not the greatest at finishing or shooting. His passing's not the best, in my opinion. He could dribble, but like I'd prefer Partey, especially when he'd be half the price, in my opinion.
Yeah, and plus how old is he? 25 now?
25, yeah.
Yeah. So we get what's his release? I think isn't there 50 million for him?
Yeah. For who? Partey?
Partey we should get
43 million.
So I think we should get. Yeah, we should get him, or even Benny Sakaria, 23. We get him for a cheap price. Good, strong, tenacious, quick.
Exactly.
And he's very versatile as well. So
exactly, can play if you need him. If you need him to play that box to box, you can play box to box. If you need him to play CDM, he can play that.
Yeah.
Even though that may not be ideal, but you can even play cam. If you need him to. I've seen him play, like, I think it's only 2 games for Let Cone cam position. Musa says, in my opinion, now Leicester know we will pay their price because Maguire, exactly. So I think personally with Ndidi, Leicester would just say 90 million, 90 or none. I think that's what Leicester will do now, because it's not that we paid their price. Leicester wanted 90 and we got them for 80, so now they're going to hard bargain, and Leicester's that type of club, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think they'd hard bargain for Ndidi. So I don't agree with the thing that they might give us him cheaper because he what's it called? We got Maguire. I don't think that makes a difference. I think they'll give it to him even more expensive, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, alright. Like, it just... the thing about that situation as well, I was talking about Grealish as well. I'll just like mention it briefly because the stream heard it already. Just I think personally, if we're playing 2 CDMs, I don't think he fits in. I don't want to play 2 CDMs, but like if we're sticking with this 2 CDM thing, do you really want to move Bruno or him to CDM? You get me? Like, he doesn't want to be second fiddle. He wants to start. Just quick question. Are you stance on Ollie? Do you think now, if the season ended right now, would you sack him or keep him?
Yeah, definitely sack him.
I don't know how people have shifted their opinion. In my opinion, I think personally, look, he has won 5 games, but this happened last time. This happened. Yeah, no problem, Tuss. This happened before. I just don't think. We should be getting away with this already. I'm not seeing enough. I want to see so it's not that Bruno's doing everything. He's made a massive impact. It's just when Bruno gets man marked, like swarmed by players, who's really are we going to be able to create goals as much? I know, we'll have to see.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? That's without take away Bruno. We've got average side, no creativity. We need Jack Grealish. You know what I mean? Possibly to play
a creative player. Because if Bruno's the only creative player, all you do is swarm him. Their tactics next season is just going to be, alright, don't give Bruno space. That's all it's going to be. Then we're finished. If we have no creative players.
Yeah.
If Pogba's gone, we don't sign Grealish. All it is going to be swarm Bruno. That is the easiest tactic ever. Bruno will still make a difference, but people are going to get on his back. I can tell next season people are going to get on his back because all the tactics will be is if we don't sign Grealish or Pogba doesn't stay or something, swarm Bruno.
Spot on, mate. Spot on.
Alright, thanks. As usual, good caller, guys. That's Zidane, so give him some praise in chat. We're just going to get Mason in. No problem, thanks for coming as usual and call again.
Alright, will do. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks. Now we're gonna get Mason in. How yeah?
Hello.
One second. Well, how are you, Mason?
I'm good. I'm alright. Bit bored.
Yeah. Look, waste time before we got United Stand Collins later, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't have corona, trust me. Trust me, something just caught my throat. Before anyone makes the assumptions. Sorry guys, the chat might be gone. I just noticed that nobody's typed for a bit. Is my other no? Sorry. Oh, I banged my head. This is going grey, isn't it? You still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, nobody has typed. Oh, that's weird. But look, so, and specifically like talk about. Oh, Musa said hi in the chat.
Hi. Yeah, what's up, Musa?
Musa, do you want to call? Cause Cause you've never called in. I want to see. Do you want to call in? Alright, sorry.
Yeah. I was going to talk about the player. Like, I just want to talk some of the players. Like, some of the positions that we need to improve on.
Alright, that's okay. Okay, that's okay, Musa, no problem. Go on. Sorry. Yeah.
The position I hate the most. The reason why people moan at me, some people moan at me because I say Willie out. The reason why I've always been Willie out, it's not just because we lost the game. That's what I want to talk about too. It's not because we just lost the game. The way we play football, the way we play football. It's like when I said that when people asked me yesterday, why you just cat? Because I want to go back to. If he doesn't go back to the 4-3, the way.
Your mic's cutting out a bit.
So,
not
just back when he played 4-3, he was
4-3 attack.
Yeah, I mean he did good, but he's gone to this 4-3 runs.
I still think, personally, I think it's 4-3 with 2 CDMs, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of at times it's a 4-3 with 2 CDMs, and then at times it's a 4-2-3-1 with the 2 CDMs at a cam and left mid, right mid striker, and then sometimes it just, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think and a lot of people say Grealish would be good at it, but I heard to them. Look, I'm not going to disrespect Grealish. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but is he going to be good? Because I thought if we're playing 4-2-3-1, he's not going to fit a team at all.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. You were agreeing with me because I said this to Jamie. I said this to Zidane. Like, are you really gonna move Grealish to CDM or Bruno to CDM and get the worst out of them? Or are you gonna make Grealish second fiddle? You're not gonna do any of them. So I think personally we should play 1 CDM, 2 centre mids. And personally, that CDM should be Partey. And if we need to go to attacking style, we can move to 2 centre mids and then move Bruno to cam or Grealish to cam and move Partey to centre mid. That's my opinion on it. Like, I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I think that's the best thing you could do. And Sancho on the right, if we can get Sancho. If we can get Sancho. I think Rashford. I don't like this thing about Aubameyang. I'll mention now. I don't think we should get Aubameyang. I'm ruling that out at the moment. He's 30. He's gonna dip. Martial's done nothing wrong this season. He's had a brilliant season, in my opinion. Would you not get someone to play second fiddle? If you're paying 50 million, I don't care about what money we spend. I said that before. But if you're paying 50 million for Aubameyang, he better be a decent long-term striker. If he's just gonna be good for a year, there's no point.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, he scored quite a few goals, but again, I agree with you. He's 30, and the last time
Aubameyang's biggest asset that helps him a lot is his pace. Yeah, he's gonna lose that.
And the last time we got an Arsenal player, it didn't go right.
But we did get Van Persie, but Van Persie was a young player.
Yeah, but then we bought Sanchez, and he was a flop. So
because
Aubameyang could be like Sanchez.
The thing about Aubameyang is, I don't think we should, because it's not because we don't even need that position. I think personally we're better off getting a backup. Aubameyang's not going to go, I'm going to join Man United for a backup. No, he's not. I think personally I'm leaning towards Gallo, but I need to see more. But like, honestly, who are you going to get that's going to be a backup striker that doesn't mind being a backup striker that can score goals when we need him to?
Exactly.
Nobody. Aubameyang's not going to do that. Loads of people aren't going to do that.
No, exactly. I just don't think Aubameyang will be good for people. And then I've heard today we're going for Madison, and I was like, what? We've got a cam ready. If the players that we're trying to get are not going to be the backups, they don't want to play.
See, my problem with Madison is if you buy Madison, he's 100 million. Sancho's out the window already, in my opinion. So would you rather sign Madison over Sancho? Hell no.
No.
Right, good caller as usual. We love you, Mason, moderator. original moderator on the channel. So thanks for coming. Obviously you're going to call again because you're Mason, and you'll always be welcome back. You're the best, Mason, and see you.
Cheers. See ya.
Right, we're going to get Tuss on.
We're gonna get pulled in.
I'm gonna get pulled in. I caught you.
You're lucky you didn't hear the word before that, because
well, I'm just Alright guys, we're back. We're just gonna mention something quickly. Bamiyang, would you take a Bamiyang?
no, sorry.
Thank you! Thank you. Wait, Mason. What?
What the hell?
Tuss, did you just do that?
I swear, that wasn't me, I swear.
Wait, one sec, sorry. Mason, what are you doing, Mason? What?
I swear my left.
Okay, you wouldn't do that for no reason. Let's go back. Yeah, it's grand, you wouldn't do that for no reason, right. Bamiyang, right. I'm not trying to say he's a bad striker, but the only thing he has is pace, right? As soon as he loses his pace, he's a dead striker. And he's gonna lose that next 2 years. Cause when you have a lot of pace, it happened to loads of people, to Ryan Giggs even, you start to lose your legs at a younger age than a lot of people because you're running a lot of the time. Ryan Giggs lost it, but he moved to centre mid near the end of his career, and it actually kind of worked out for him. He had good passing, still scored a few goals. Aubameyang's going to lose his thing and lose his pace, and I don't think he has the intelligence to know what to do when he loses his pace, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you, honestly. Aubameyang, I don't really rate him for some reason. I don't know, it's just always been that one thing about him.
Yeah.
I feel like if he lost it, he wouldn't be as a good.
That's what I was saying to a few people. My problem with Aubameyang is like, see, the thing is, I think 50 million. I know I said it millions of times, I don't care what money we spend, but when you're spending 50 million on a striker, why would you replace Martial when Martial's done nothing wrong? People are obsessed with replacing Martial for no damn reason. There is virtually no point of replacing Martial. Martial's done nothing wrong this season. He's had no chances created for him, and he's still doing more.
Exactly.
And he's still scoring goals. He's still score, like, you know what I mean? So what is this agenda against Martial? I said at the start of the season he wasn't performing the best at a time, but I didn't give him a harsh time about it. I just said he's not having the greatest time, but he'll bounce back. Maybe we could try him at Camu. At the time, looking back on it, was it the greatest decision? No, but in my opinion, that's what I thought could work for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't saying we had to replace him. I was just saying maybe we could try McCann. We got Bruno, we don't need to anymore. I think personally, I just want to ask you quickly, like, I know what your answer is, but people are obsessed with Maddison. So in my opinion, people might disagree. This is what my opinion on it is, if we get Maddison, we're not getting Sancho. That's my opinion. Because if you're paying 100 million for Maddison, what do you think United are going to do? Let's pay another 100 million for Sancho if the market still holds up. Do you think United are going to do that? Hell no.
I know, right? Jeez. Because if they do though, that's like their whole summer transfer budget.
Because you know that's what United do. Because Pogba's going to go. Like, Mino Raiola hinting at it again with his vile comments. He like condescending the whole country. So Pogba's gone, definitely no, in my opinion.
Rather get Partey for 43 million.
Partey, but the thing about, I was talking about it, I'm sorry, I'm not going to mention it again, but my rough thing is, I'm just going to mention it to you briefly, because the stream have heard this about 5 times now, because I've said it to every person. But, so basically, what my synopsis of Partey was Partey, if we're playing 1 CDM and 2 centre mids, if we play that, yeah, Partey can move.
It works so much.
Yeah, Partey is that holding CDM. But if you need to go to 4-3-3 attack with a cam and 2 centre mids, you can move Bruno to cam, and then Partey can be a centre mid. Partey can move. Partey is how do you put it? Is a dimensional midfielder that can move to multiple positions. That can
From Cam.
that not really can, but if you needed to in a worse situation, you could put him cam. Like worse worse, like you can put him cam, but
Except from Cam, yeah.
yeah. But like I don't think Ndidi can play as a centre mid really. In my opinion.
No, Diddy's like fixated on the CDM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the chat is frozen. Breaking news, Paulo Dybala has been tested positive with coronavirus.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that. How are you, Matthew, in the chat? I think the chat's frozen. Yeah, Musa, thanks for reminding me that. Big ups to you. United stand call-ins in half an hour. I didn't even realise. Yeah. Thanks, Musa, for that. Anyways, you're good mod, Musa. You're a good mod. You're a good mod. He is though, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to you, and shout out to Matthew, who helped. Matthew Xylergy doesn't get enough credit. He helped make this Discord, set up the rules and everything. Even though he might not talk much about Man United, he did help set up this Discord. Do literally teach me everything on Discord. So he'll get a big shout out if we get famous. Trust me, he'll get a big shout out.
Big shout out, yeah.
So, but I sad to see about the coronavirus. I don't want to go on it too much because it's kind of sad to think about. You know what I mean? You don't want to.
Is the only thing that helps me get through things.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because we're worrying about the thing is that's scary for me is I've asthma, and it's a lung disease. Coronavirus is so I have to really. Like, the only way I'm playing, like, what I did yesterday was I just played football in my garden, went outside. Today I went for a 4-kilometre walk, which would be about 4.5 kilometre walk, which would be about 4 miles, which is fair play on me. Just to get out of the house, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's so bare. You've asthma as well, Musa? Man, stay safe. Stay safe.
People with asthma, yeah. And I think it's a common condition that a lot of people might.
So some people have small versions of it. I have a bad version of asthma. Like I have purple inhalers. You probably never heard of a purple inhaler.
I've only seen brown, blue.
Yeah. So that's kind of a lower. And purple means that you have bad asthma. Like way higher than that. Like I even have proof I have a purple inhaler.
It's alright, I believe it.
Yeah. Just some people didn't believe me, thought I was lying about it and lying about my asthma before. So I don't know why you don't. I don't know why I'd try to get attention with asthma, but Kablash, hello. Just mild though. You've brown on. I had that before, but I was getting like very sick, and I had to go to hospital because I had breathing problems. Like 3 times in a month, so they had to switch my inhalers. Haven't went back since, but like I could have went back, but I just said nah. I tried to see how I went, but I wasn't feeling well, if you get me. But look, like that doesn't matter, really, does it? Sorry for boring you.
No, it's interesting to hear about each other.
Bodies come now. Think Devil's coming now. Brilliant. But like, I think personally, about just to mention about this quickly. One more thing about Aubameyang is he's not going to want to play. Is he going to want to play second fiddle? Hell no. He's going to be like every week, bang, bang, bang. I want to play. I want to play. I want to play. I want to play. How are you, Lewis? Lewis, come Collins. Lewis, come Collins. Quickly, we'll get you on. Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. Come on. Come on. You never come, Lewis, doesn't he not? Cablash, I'm not going to play pro clubs because United stand calling soon, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going on that.
Cablash with pro clubs.
Yeah.
Come on here.
Yeah, I was talking to Paul and we were just saying a few things yesterday anyways. But look, if I'll give them a minute. If nobody joins, I'll end the stream there. Look at the wages for Abba. Yeah, he has a lot of...
Yeah.
But I think he'd want to upgrade as well, even in his wages, because he's switching.
Personally, Aubameyang, we just don't need that type of person.
And I think personally, Aubameyang is. The thing as well, Martial can create chances for himself. We've seen that multiple times this season, even the dribble against Bruges to make a 1-1, which was a brilliant goal by him. I think Aubameyang needs chances created for him, not chances made for himself, if you get me.
Exactly, that's a good point made there, because Aubameyang, yeah, he does need that. See, like, with most of his goals as well, like, it's normally sweaty than simple tap-ins.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks Musa for reminding me. That's grand. Yeah, that's the thing about Aubameyang. Like, I'm not saying Aubameyang's not a bad striker. I never said he was a bad striker, but he just wouldn't fit into the way we want to play. I don't like the way we play, but for sticking with it, I don't think he fits in at all. And I think personally, you don't see Aubameyang really score a screamer or anything like that. Doesn't mean he's
being fair to like the people that agree with Aubameyang coming. Yeah, there is Bruno Fernandes that maybe could create some of those chances that Aubameyang needs, but you know, kind of depends on the day to me.
I'm just gonna put Lewis in really quickly. Thanks for coming.
Cool.
And obviously we got Tussy Wussy, so he's not right. Thanks. Hello. Stream, who's this? Lewis.
Hello?
Yeah. How are you?
Hello.
Are you back? You're here. How are you guys? This is Lewis. TFK Tactics in the chat. Subscribe to his channel. Free shout out, Lewis. You owe me €5. You owe me €5. So, how are you? How are you? Are you okay?
Good. Are you good yet?
Anything specifically? Am I?
Yeah.
Right. How about now?
Yeah, better.
Right. Anything specifically like what talk about?
Let's talk about Aubameyang. I know some people's already covered that. I should
Yeah, you're going.
As you said, he's Asian. He's Asian. He's 30 years old. He's very quick. He is quick, okay? But as you said, when he gets older, he won't be.
He'll be fatigued. He'll lose stamina. It happened to Ryan Giggs. Yeah, exactly. And you're not going to bench Martial. Like it happened to Ryan Giggs near the end of his career. Ryan Giggs dropped in centre mid. Thankfully, it worked for him, but he nearly had a meltdown.
But Giggs has always been a good passing ball with it, yeah. But left way, he was I think has the most assists in the Premier League.
Yeah, but you can say about Giggs as well. It was because he got a big injury and it made you could say that. But like I think personally, once you age, like the thing about Aubameyang is he relies on his pace so much. Eventually, it's just gonna go. Like you're not gonna be able to take it any further.
He'll just have shooting, that'll be it.
And I don't think he has the greatest shooting in the world as well.
Yeah, he's not the best shooter in the world. Say, for example, he has 40 plays, only plays a 4-3-3. I hope he doesn't play two CDMs. He plays 4-3-3. What's he gonna do? Because 4-3-4, like, and it's red card, okay? So you have Fred. Hopefully we get Grealish. Maybe we don't. We say we don't. So we do. Sorry. Get Grealish, and then we have Burrow. So we have Rashford on the left wing. Striker Martial. Now I'm not sure. I'm not very confident on this, but possibly we play him on the right wing. But I'm not fully confident doing that. That's because Martial doesn't do anything wrong. He's scoring goals.
Yeah. Making his own goals.
Yeah, he's not doing bad. It's not like so you can possibly play a right wing, but I don't know what he's gonna do. It all depends what Ollie does. Any questions?
Any questions?
I'm taking over your.
I did. Alright, I'll say a big question, right? Party and Didi, go.
Yeah. You're lagging a little bit, sorry.
Party or Didi?
I haven't seen what's the party.
Okay, that's grand. At least you're being honest. At least you're being honest.
Yeah, I haven't really seen which party.
Right, guys. Lewis, thanks for coming. We're gonna end the stream there because we have to end it on Louis Gooey Louis. Alright, guys. See ya, and we're gonna end it there. And